Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Issue 2. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 126, and that's show a review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We got Tales of Terror, Volume 2, Issue 3, sorry. Fathom Blue, Issue 6. Outcast, Issue 14. Deathstroke, Issue 13. The Astonishing Ant-Man, Issue 3. Daredevil, Issue 2. Batman and Robin Eternal, Issue 12. Spider-Woman, Issue 2. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Issue 2. Jupiter's Circle, Volume 2, Issue 2. And Venus, Issue 1. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 126, which is annotated. But let's start talking about The Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Issue 2. Like I said in my first book review, I've actually not read Dark Knight, or the first volume and the second volume, and I'm picking this up as a newer reader. And honestly, and I obviously know the story plots for those other books, so it's easier for me to jump into this, but I'm trying to read this as a new reader to you also to see if it's worth picking up. But yeah, so book 2, very cool cover. We have Carrie Kelly definitely dealing with that cliffhanger from book 1. And I like the artwork. I think the white works. I like that we have a glossy cover. I mean, you're spending a lot of money. I think it's I want to say a $5.99 book. Yes, it's a $6 book. So this is pretty expensive, but you definitely get a lot of meat in it. You get a lot of pages, you get your glossy cover, so that's pretty cool. But let's see what's going on with the artwork. I'm still not a huge fan of the artwork, but I think it fits the tone of The Dark Knight. I think it fits well with the other series, with the other volumes. And yeah, so it's not, I like the coloring, I think that's pretty good. And I like the Carrie Kelly scenes. I'm still not used to Superman's daughter, Lara, having blue hair. I don't know where that comes from, but I still think it's cool. Let me see if I can find a page of her. I was like, where does she get her blue hair from? It's still pretty cool. But yeah, overall, pretty good artwork. Still not totally my style, but yeah. Also, you do get, oh, here's Lara here, because we do get to see a Wonder Woman little mini comic, which I'm happy that they do the mini comics. And it's kind of like this, you know how you have a commercial in television or whatever. It feels like a commercial break, except here, you know what? Dexter's Laboratory. Like when you would have between each episode, you have this random short that kind of has to do with Dexter's Laboratory. You know, one of those cartoons. And I think they do a really good job at you being able to actually read it in the middle. It doesn't really feel like it breaks up the story. So I actually read it all the way through. I don't leave it to last. I read it the way it is. So I think it's kind of a good commercial break. But let's see what's going on with the story. So, in this issue, we get to see definitely the aftermath of Carrie Kelly being arrested. And it's mostly the police trying to figure out what happened to Bruce Wayne, what happened to Batman. And we find out that he dies, and he doesn't die alone. But Carrie Kelly wants to be there for him. So, that's what they're trying to, at least in that half of the story, he's dead. And then the rest of the story has to do with Adam, and, you know, because we did get to see that Adam story from the last issue, that mini comic, and them dealing with Kandor, with more of Superman's side of the story. And that's kind of going on with Adam, and he dies, so that's sad. Carrie Kelly's able to escape the prison, or the police custody, and then we see that Batman's actually alive. So that's why I said dead. So it makes it seem like he's dead, but then you have the cliffhanger in the end that he is not actually dead. So that's what's kind of going on. And also with the Wonder Woman story, we just kind of learn a little bit more about Lara and Wonder Woman's relationship, which was actually really cool, because we see Wonder Woman treats her daughter as an Amazon, and then she's like, whew, I'm a Kryptonian. I don't really need this, you know? And I feel like she feels like she's better than her mom, and I thought that was an interesting way to look at the relationship. So that's kind of what's going on in the issue. But what did I think of the issue? I thought it was pretty good. Again, I'm not in love with the story. I'm not in love with the world and you know, Wonder Woman. Like, I don't love her character being so harsh. It's kind of weird to see that. But I really like Carrie Kelly's story. I think that the Batman side of the story is definitely the best, which it should be because it's the Dark Knight. So I really liked Carrie Kelly's monologue about Batman and her relationship with Batman. I thought was really well done. And then the cliffhanger being great with her meeting face to face with Batman. And then the Atom stuff is okay. I'm sure it's going to build up to something, but I'm not as interested in that story. But like I said, it is part of the story with Wonder Woman and the Atom and Lara in the book. But like I said, the Carrie Kelly story was really well done here, and I think you are getting your money's worth with $5.99, being $5.99, because you definitely get a lot of pages. You get that mini comic in the middle, and a good chunk of story. So Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, for me, gets 3.5 stars. I thought it was a pretty good book. Again, not totally embracing the world yet, not totally engrossed in the world, but there is definitely a lot of interesting tidbits and great dialogue in this book. So the Dark Knight Master Race issue 2 gets 3.5 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.